Hi, everyone. My name is Dr. Brandon D. Harris. First, I want to give a big thank you for Miss Andrea Edwards for inviting me. I want to thank UMOJA and everyone that made this day and event possible at East Los Angeles College. Um, Thank you for being here and welcome to Welcome Week. So, I am an employee. I've been working with the Los Angeles Community College District for a while, and I also work at other partnering institutions across Southern California. Um, Today, I definitely want to address uh, three things, and that is the importance of fraternities and sororities on one, student retention, two, campus inclusion, and three, academic career success. All very, very, very important components to your academic development. And so let me just jump right into it. I don't want to take too much of your time, but it'll be short, sweet, and to the point. All right. So a little bit about myself. I am a Los Angeles native. I attended all Los Angeles Unified District schools, and just like many of you watching this or knowing someone that went through those systems, you are here for a big reason. And if you got this far, sky's the limit to where you can go. So I am a member of Phi Beta Sigma Fraternity Incorporated, and it was one of the best decisions that I made in my academic career. It definitely played a big role in where I am today. It helped me stay in college. It gave me a sense of belonging, and definitely helped me out in my career success. Um, One of the ways that it can help you out in staying in school is that you'll be applying your passion to that organization. So, whatever it is that you're into, if you're into leadership, if you are into um, holding some type of an officer role, you are going to be able to, you're going to now have that platform to apply what you want to do in life to that organization. So it's one of the first platforms that you get to use to practice what you want to do for a living. I was a past chapter president. So when it comes to leadership in my role today in academics as a research team member, as a professor, as a consultant in the areas of diversity, equity, inclusion, and sense of belonging, it really, really played a big part. That was within that fraternity, I was able to cultivate those skills that I wanted to utilize today in the future. So, simply put, joining an organization, in addition to your schoolwork, is going to just give you another reason to come to campus, to stay in school. So those are the connections. As far as campus inclusion, my second point of how fraternities and sororities can overlap with that area is that you get with a group of people that get you. How many times we entered into a room where we felt like we were the only people there and nobody understands us? Well, that doesn't happen when you see and you get into a fraternity or sorority and you come to find out that they share your same struggles. They share similar stories and needs. And so what that does, it boosts that sense of belonging. It gives you a place where you feel included rather than excluded. It helps you um, understand that you're not in this by yourself. And instead of saying, you know what, school is not for me, it's no one I can connect to, joining that organization is going to eliminate that. And you're going to feel it. You know, a lot of times we hear about those words, diversity, equity, inclusion, and they sound good, but they don't feel good. And let me tell you, when you join one of those organizations, it's like going to a family reunion you didn't even know you were a part of. I like that. I might say that again later on. So this leads me to the third area, academic and career success. Now, I'm going to tell you the reason why I am here and I got the invite to speak with you today is literally because of my connections with the fraternities and sororities. Because I joined my fraternity, I was able to connect with other individuals in education. Hey, Andrea, other individuals who are on that similar path. And we would literally just look out for each other. I remember being in the mall and I ran into my now wife's sorority sister. And she was like, hey, you want to teach, right? And we were talking about that. It's like, you should do Project Match, also a part of the Los Angeles Community College District. You should do Project Match because that's where they can pair you with existing professors so that you can get experience. And I literally didn't know anything about that, but she was already teaching. And so she let me know what to do. I did it. 7 years later, I'm here today. It started there, started teaching at community colleges. Then I started doing universities and now private schools. Recently teach research methods in the um, School of Education, the Rossier School of Education at USC. So that is just one example. Other fraternities and sororities, as I was trying to get into my career, they allowed me to guest lecture in their classrooms. And the people that let me guest lecture were members of fraternities and sororities. So I am a testament of these are the results of joining those organizations. Now, can you get those connections and make those friends and build those on-ramps to your career in other ways? Of course, but hey, this is how I did it, and I am going to fully vouch for joining those organizations, making a good impression. What you do today is going to open up the doors that need to be open tomorrow. Every time that you are doing something, you are writing your own letter of recommendation. What I mean by that is when you say you're going to call somebody, you're going to follow up with an email. You're going to be a person of your word. You have to do it because your name goes a long way. I will tell you that. So don't just join these organizations thinking you can mess up and then later on people forget. They don't forget. So that is another one of the things I made sure that I did throughout my path is make those friendships, make those connections, make those partnerships, because lastly, they can definitely help out with your student retention, campus inclusion, and of course, your career success. I have tons of more stories of how fraternities and sororities strengthen those three areas, but I want to leave. I want to keep this interesting, and I don't want everybody to walk away or fall asleep. But if you need me, you know where to find me. I'm Dr. Brandon D. Harris. Type that in Google, and you'll know what that name means when people say it in the world of academics. Bye for now. Thank you so much.